Hi, my name is Christy, and I'm here to talk about everything that I crocheted in 2024. This was a great year for me for crochet. I got 17 pieces done, and they are all pretty good. I've only got one dud that I am not happy with, which we will go over, and everything else has really made it into my daily wardrobe and is something that I get a lot of wear out of, which is definitely one of my values while I'm crocheting. I try not to just jump on trends that I'm not 100% sure that I'll actually wear. And I try and do things slowly and thoughtfully and fill in holes in my wardrobe, which you'll see that I didn't necessarily. I have a lot of pieces that serve the exact same purpose in my wardrobe now, but I just love styling them different ways. And what that does for me is it lets me get different wears out of different items so that I can have a lot of variety in my wardrobe with not all that many items, so it feels really good. I have been crocheting since I was 13 years old, so I have a lot of crochet items, but I didn't start crocheting every single day until COVID and I was locked inside, and then it really became a part of my daily routine. So this year I added 17 pieces to my crochet wardrobe, bringing the total to 40, which is many. That is a lot, maybe too much. I've got a couple of pieces that I would possibly consider selling or parting with, but everything else I really, really love, and I'm gonna wear it until it falls apart, and then I'll be buried with it. I love rewearing my items. I love restyling them. With the try on portion of this video, I've tried to capture how I would typically style the items because I do, I get into my habits. So I will be judging my crochet pieces today based on how much I actually wear them and just how much I generally like them. Not every item can be an everyday type of item because not crochet isn't a very, very casual fabric. If you're doing lace or something, it's just going to look more formal and you just got to save it for the special occasions. And we won't knock those things. It's nice to have those fun once in a lifetime type of garments. So I have been told that I crochet very quickly. Mostly by my mom, who crochets a bit slower than I do. She's a bit more precise than I am. But one of the reasons why I can crochet so fast and do as many garments as I do is because I only do stitch patterns that I like and enjoy. And if I get like 30 minutes into a project and I'm not having fun with the pattern, it's gone, it's done. So this V-stitch pattern is like a little bit boring to do, but I was very excited to see how it would come out. And if I was doing the V-stitch and it just wasn't feeling it, then toast, that would be it. Because I've tried a crochet garment with the V-stitch before and didn't love it and just took it out. So that's one of the things that I recommend is doing stitch patterns that you are very familiar with, that you enjoy. As you can see, I tend to use pretty thin yarn. So yeah, I just crochet pretty fast. The first top is my blue layering top. And this gets a 10 out of 10 for wearability and a 9 out of 10 for how much I like it. It's oversized, it's slouchy, it's weighty, and I think it just goes well with every single graphic t-shirt that I have. It's really hard not to just toss it on every time I leave the house in just jeans and a t-shirt, and it just adds that little touch to every outfit. I love it. It's great. And it's made out of a nice cotton. And so I've washed it a couple times and it looks brand new still. It's beautiful. I love it. The next item is my linen t-shirt, which you would have seen a video for. And I give this one a like 7 out of 10 for how much I like it and like a 9 out of 10 for wearability. It is very casual, easy to just throw on. It goes under all of my jackets. And I think that it adds like the gauzy nature of the fabric is so pretty and unique. I really like it, but it's not really the season for it at the moment. So, it's gotten put away the last couple of months, but we'll pull it out in April. We'll pull it out for spring and summer, and it will get a lot more wear then. So now for the bikini and hot short set. Obviously, this is not super, super wearable for me. So I would give it like a 2 out of 10 for wearability. For how much I like it, I think that it's fine. Like the bikini top is really, really pretty. It has the perfect amount of coverage for me. And I think it's kind of comfortable. I hate halter tops in general. So I'm sort of biased not to want to put that on. And then the hot shorts, they're fun. They're hot shorts. Not really my style. I made it to go to the beach and yeah, I would wear it again. The next top is my brown, not so basic tank top. And this is one of the most worn pieces in my entire wardrobe. It is made of merino wool and I give it it a 10 out of 10 for wearability and a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it. It just fits so nicely. It's so comfortable. I think it's very flattering on me. I can wear it with basically any outfit. Brown is such a nice, warm color. It just is the perfect neutral, in my opinion. I want a lot more brown in my wardrobe. And yeah, I just love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I made this piece. Up next is the green Not So Basic tank. And this one turned out a little bit more structured. It's not quite as comfortable. And for some reason, where I attached the straps, it has a tendency to fall off of my shoulder. So I give this one like a 9 out of 10 on wearability and a 9 out of 10 with how much I like it. It still is finding its way into my wardrobe like once a week, and I just love it. Again, it has all of the same features as the merino wool one, but it's cotton. So I feel a little bit more comfortable going out in the summer months with that one. So, yep, love it. Get a lot of wear out of it. Up next is my pineapple kimono cardigan. And I've styled it a couple of different ways here because I am not super sure how much it doesn't really find its way into my wardrobe all that often. There's something about the length of it and also the fact that it is white that I am sometimes hesitant to wear it. If I go into the kitchen at all, I usually take it off and throw it on the chair and then just forget to put it on for the rest of the day. So I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's like one of the most intricate pieces, and I love to just throw it on the back of a chair and look at it, to be honest. So I would give it like a 9 out of 10 for how much I like it and like a 5 out of 10 for wearability. Next is my lacy layering top, which again gets a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it and a 10 out of 10 for wearability. I think that it is so pretty and delicate, and again just turns any jeans and a t-shirt outfit into something that is really memorable for me, and I just feel so pretty in it. I love the wide scoop neck with the ringer tee. I think it looks beautiful. I also really love the sleeves and the length of them and the way they drape. And this is from a pattern that I don't know if I used the wrong size yarn or something, but I can link the pattern to anyone who's interested. I found it very difficult to do, but we struggled. We got our way through, and now I have a beautiful top that I love. Next, we have the last top that I made in 2024, which is this. I'm just calling it my Daisy tank top. It is a cotton silk yarn. It's super soft, very pretty. This will get a lot more wear when it is the spring. But I have such a bias to my new pieces, so it just gets a 10 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 because, yeah, I need a little bit of time after completing something in order to look at it a little more objectively. I just love this piece. I think the back is so beautiful. Ugh, I cannot wait to wear it with like just a maxi dress in the spring and just go to a coffee shop. Ooh, I'm ready. Next is another cardigan. I'm calling this one my leafy cardigan, and I am obsessed with it. I think that the pattern is very simple. I love that it's big. I tend to make lace patterns that are very small and intricate, and so having this big graphic leaf detail, I love. I get a ton of wear out of this. The only downside is that it is acrylic yarn, and acrylic yarn holds onto body odor, apparently. So I can wear it about 3 times and then it starts to stink and I need to wash it. And so I guess I need to make another one in like cotton or something that's going to be a little bit more durable for wear. But regardless, I wash this thing all the time because I love it. Up next is my brown wrap top, which is tied with my other brown Not So Basic tank for my most worn item in my entire wardrobe. I think that it is beautiful. I wanted like a ballet inspired top, and it turned out wonderful. The sleeves are beautiful. The sleeves are this V-stitch that I'm wearing right now, which kind of inspired me to make a top out of it. And it was really simple to make. It's just 2 triangles and then a rectangle for the back. I love it. It's cotton and mohair, so it is a little itchy to wear, but I suffer through. After the first wash, it got really soft, so quite happy about that. This one I wear all the time. It is a 10 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. Now we have what I have been calling my Mozart top, and I don't like it that much. It's a cardigan, and I'm not really sure how to do the closure. I usually just tie a ribbon around the top, and I think that it's pretty. I think that it's fluffy and fun, but I don't wear it basically ever. I don't think I've ever put together an outfit with it, so it gets like a 0 out of 10 for wearability. In my mind, it's just like slightly unfinished, and I don't know what to do with it. So maybe some buttons. I'm not sure. But as far as how much I like it, I would give it like a 3 out of 10. Like, I don't hate it. I have made things that I hate. I don't hate it. I think that it's fine. Just needs a little love, a little TLC, and I've been busy. Next is my lavender scarf, which I wear all the time. It is 100% wool and it's a little bit scratchy, but it's a scarf, so who cares? The stitch pattern that I used is very difficult to do. I didn't get the hang of it literally at all. I had to read the pattern the entire 10 feet of the scarf. And yes, it is 10 feet. I love it. I love that it's oversized. I think that the texture is really cool. I think that the color makes me look like a Hallmark movie princess star, and I just love it. So I wear it basically every chance that I get. It's awesome. So it gets like a 10 out of 10 for wearability and a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it. It's lovely. This bucket hat is very, very special to me because I made it while we were on our honeymoon and I made it on the airplane. I don't sleep well on planes, so I just sort of, reside myself to stay up all night. And that's what I did. So this one took me quite a long time. I would say it's like a 10 hours because of how small the stitches are. And I just think that it turned out very pretty. It's like the perfect size. And a hat is the perfect thing to crochet on a plane because you can just kind of toss it on your head and see how it fits. So I have a lot of selfies of me just trying to see how it looks from all angles, and I'm really glad I made it, and it holds a lot of special memories. So I would give it a, like a 9 out of 10 for wearability and a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it. It's just so special to me. Ooh, next we have the pink pony dress, which is the first video that I made for this channel. And I love this dress. It gets a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it. I think that it turned out so beautiful. It was really ambitious for me. I tried to do new things, exciting things, make a big project, and it turned out so wonderfully. And I've been able to wear it a couple of times. I have a pink shoe and a pink purse that I wear with it. And it's a little tough to style, that is not going to the grocery store. But it's so beautiful. So I would give it like an 8 out of 10 for wearability. I need to style it pretty significantly in order to get out of the house, but I love it and I take the time because it's worth it. It's beautiful. So for the split seam adjustable waist skirt, this was something that I made because I was inspired by sewers who were making this dress to kind of fit them in every stage of life. The idea is that it is completely adjustable to your waist. So you can wear if you gain weight or lose weight, or, if your stomach changes, it will still fit. And for me, I have like a 10-inch discrepancy between my waist where I would like a skirt to sit and my hips that it has to get over. And so making a drawstring often doesn't work for me. So this was the perfect method to get around that. So it fits perfectly at my waist and at my hips, which is amazing. So I do have plans to make a tutorial for how to crochet this. I just followed all the sewing tutorials and just made my own fabric to, to do that with. And it was really, really worth it. I wear this all the time. I give it a 10 out of 10 for how much I like it and a 10 out of 10 for wearability. It's so comfortable. Next, we have the mod dress, which is just what I call it for lack of a better term. The reason I love this dress now and that it is super wearable is because I just magically found the perfect slip at Target to wear underneath it because the fabric is a little bit holey. So I just feel so much more comfortable with the slip, and it makes it so that I can just toss it on and have fun and do whatever I want and not have to worry about finding the right bra, the right underwear. You know how it is. So this one I wore to like the New Year's Eve party that I went to, and it's just so fun. So I really like this dress. I give it a 10 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. And last but not least, a little accessory of a headband. I have a ton of little things that I crocheted this year. You can see that checkered handkerchief that is hanging on my painting is something that I made this year that I just decided not to include in this because I cannot go and tear apart my house for all the thousands of little things that I've crocheted. So I have picked out just the ones that really stuck out in my mind. And this one I love. I get a lot of wear out of it. It's just like, you can see that I'm growing out my bangs at the moment. So it has been a lifesaver in some moments to really make an outfit and make my hair day. So I'd give this like a 9 out of 10 for wearability. Obviously, you have to style your hair a little bit to wear it. And I would give it a 8 out of 10 for how much I like it. The stitch pattern stretches out a little bit when you wear it, so it's not super, super readable. And I've got plans to make a ton more headbands, just, sitting down watching a movie. So we'll see what else I come up with. So that was every item that I crocheted in 2024 that I wanted to include in this video. I've also made a ton of hats that I've given away and just some random household things that I just, can't remember when I did them. They just sort of fade into the background. Some point in the future, I would love to do a video with my entire crochet wardrobe, but that is a little bit ambitious. And, I just added, I guess, 41 because I just added this one to it, and we're not stopping anytime soon. So that feels like a project that I don't know if my hands ever get cut off and I can't crochet anymore, then I would stop and I would do every item I've crocheted because then I know I'd be done. And so I think these kind of yearly wrap ups are a better method than going through absolutely everything. But who knows? Maybe we will. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully, you have taken away some inspiration for things that you want to crochet. That's kind of the reason why I like watching these videos, is to see what would be a good use of my time in the new year. Well, if you like this video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I have a lot of yarn purchased behind me that is just burning a hole in my stash that I cannot wait to get started on. I've got some very ambitious projects that probably no one will ever want to recreate. And then I've got some that I think that a lot of people would also enjoy, and I'm excited to share those. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. That was kind of fun.